Hello, Justin. Welcome to our beer reviewing and our whiskey reviewing festivities. Actually, today it's been all liquor.
And this is number 4?
I gotta eat some food and all of that. All right.
Number 4.
This is Jameson. Oh, never mind. This is Jameson Black Barrel.
I think this is my favorite. This is the one I really like, the Black Barrel.
I think so, yeah.
Well, we were interested because they were all 40 proof, 40% alcohol, 80 proof. But this one is from the Black Barrel, the charred. And and this is true because I went to Barton Distillery in earlier 2017, and I looked at the char barrel. It's not like they blow a little flame in there. It's like this thick of charcoal.
Oh, wow.
Like 2 inches thick of charcoal.
Okay.
So you put the whiskey in there and it's going to get dark. But this one isn't that dark.
It's not.
Does it say what batch it is on it?
No, probably not.
No, it just says it's a blend.
Now let's not pour a lot, folks.
Yeah, you got to get some Mexican food.
That's enough.
Now a blend means this. Look, it's not that complicated, people. Most whiskey or brandy or gin or whatever, they got thousands of barrels in a barrel house, okay? Some are at the very top on the 7th floor, some are at the bottom. They don't all age the same way because some are getting a lot of heat at the top and they're cooler at the bottom. So they'll take different barrels and sample them. Too sweet, too bitter, too dry, whatever.
So basically everything is blended to some degree.
Not everything. And then they'll blend it and they'll start blending.
Yeah, I have seen some labels that are like single barrel such and such.
Yeah, let me explain that real fast. I can do it fast.
Go ahead.
So they'll blend it to get like the quintessential, let's say, Jack Daniel's flavor. And so when I was on the Jack Daniel's tour, I said, see, I'll blend it to get the right. He said, whoa! He said, we don't blend our whiskey, we mingle it. He said, if you blend, he said, blend means you put something in a blender. I said, well, all right, whatever. But
we mingle it.
They're
very sensitive at Jack Daniel's.
Yeah,
what was the other thing?
They don't age their whiskey, they mellow it. And they don't believe that their whiskey is harsh. They say it's bold. so all right. But you know what I mean. Single barrel means
It's like the store brand.
single barrel means they go to the barrel house and they say that single barrel. Barrel number 1250. And all the liquor in that bottle comes from barrel 1250. Now, it may not be any different than regular Jack Daniel's, but since it's single barrel, they charge 40% more. Okay, that's what that means.
Which is weird because it seems like more effort is put into the mingling process.
Well, yeah, it's really complicated because they got to sit there and they got to mix and mix and then they get it down and they keep bringing it down toward the middle, right? And so they say that's the Jack Daniel's.
So this is a nice gold. This is very like a honey gold, right? Like it's not too yellow. It's not amber.
Yeah, it's like a gold, a yellow gold. Now you've had the Jameson before?
A while back. It's been a few months.
I never had it till today.
This.
Yeah.
You've had the cast
And I've never had Jameson till today.
This first Jameson experience.
I never had Scotch till today or Irish whiskey till today.
Lots of new things. Really channeling Ireland in the North Country.
Well, you know, that is very.
I feel like the smell is less boozy and intense than the other one than the cask mates.
It's reminding me of cake frosting, which is bizarre.
There's like a hint of like butterscotch.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly.
That's actually on the label. So if Jameson regular is the most mellow, I feel like the cask mates is the most intense, and I feel like this one seems to be kind of in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, to me, it's not like a measure so much of intensity, although the regular Jameson obviously is the mildest and most mellow, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's just like a variation of differences, but not up and down a ladder of like intensity. I mean, maybe it is because the Jameson is more standard.
I mean, the Jameson is definitely less intense than the regular Jameson, than these specialty ones.
But just go to a liquor store, not in Alabama. But go to a liquor store and get Jack Daniels. It's way harsher. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack Daniels.
It's bolder.
It's way bolder than this. But not necessarily more pleasant. Now, how you going to euphemize? Not euthanize. How you going to make a euphemism for that?
Wait, what was it?
I said pleasant.
Pleasant.
I wouldn't say that Jack Daniels is more pleasant than this.
Ooh, I can't think of one.
It's got a lot of
I think I've smelled too much alcohol today. My nose, I can't even pick up
it's got
anything.
we need to eat the Mexican food to absorb something. But it's got like sugariness, like brown sugar.
Well, like the butterscotch that they mentioned, I
What do you
think.
think, Justin?
It almost reminds me a lot of mead, but it has kind of that initial burn of the regular Jameson, of the Irish whiskey.
Like a honey?
Yeah.
But the
It
sweet.
reminds me a lot of that.
And this is aged in sherry casks, so
Yeah.
maybe that might be where some of the sweetness is
I don't-
coming from.
I don't do enough sherry reviews. I did make the mistake of buying some Trader Joe's sherry.
Mistake. Not as good as the Taylor's.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was $4.99 a bottle. Found out.
Just mix it with some Dr. Pepper.
No, it was pretty grim. It was pretty grim. I mean,
I once got wine for £2 when I was in Ireland, and I was like, this is bad. And I looked online, and they suggested mixing it with Dr. Pepper. Good way to...
I mean, yeah, you can get cheap wine, liquor, and beer in any country, but I swear, when I could say bad things about Taylor products all day long, but when I tried that Trader Joe's sherry, I was like,
Pretty bad.
it's like this expression on my face.
Well, there's certain things Trader Joe's does right, like their cookie butter. Very good cookie butter.
And you don't want to get their name tag lager beer.
But don't get the lager beer, don't get the sherry. So let's taste this. See what you think. You've now had 2 Jamesons today.
I think the first initial feeling I have from it is like a California raisin. You know those golden raisins?
Mm-hmm.
You know, not the brown raisins, but the golden ones, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't
I
know
feel
if
like
that's
this has more of
appropriate.
a burn than the last one we tried.
It does. It leaves a sweet taste on the roof of my mouth, but then like a numbing tingling on my tongue, kind of like the numbing gel like a dentist will give you before they mess with your tooth.
It
I
does.
have that same tingle on the
It
back
seems
of my tongue.
boozier than the other one. I'm getting the sweetness too. I don't think it said anything about. You know, this reminds me of. What was that alcohol we had that was like notes of like vanilla and jasmine, and I liked it a lot? It was
I don't know, we had so many.
It was a black bottle. It was a round looking black bottle.
Was it whiskey or a brandy?
It was brandy, I think.
Oh. I think it was one of those brandies. It might have been the E&J XO. I can't remember.
It was one of those. It was a famous.
Oh, it was the Hennessy Black.
Yes!
Hennessy Black.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
This reminds me of a little of the Hennessy Black, like these sort of sweeter notes, like vanilla or something.
Right.
Which,
The Hennessy Black was like a jewel in the. It was like a
Yeah.
jewel in the rough. That was something else.
now this doesn't. It's not like exact, but it puts me in mind. Now, Justin, you are a bit of a whiskey connoisseur. A little. You're trying.
Trying.
You're trying.
He's a hobbyist.
You're a hobbyist.
Yeah.
How does this compare with some of your other like go-to whiskeys? Because you don't have Jameson at your house.
No, I
You
don't.
have
So
other...
this is a flavor profile I don't really have. I have a lot of rye whiskeys. I have some bourbons that I really like right now, and I have my go-tos of those 2 different varieties.
The Willet.
Yeah, Willet is my favorite rye right now. They're a small company, but they make fantastic rye. But this is really interesting. I don't have anything like this currently.
So how is it
Kinda-
different?
It's
more
not
that
as-
tingle.
it's not
The
as
tingle is what
peppery.
stands out the most. It's not as peppery. It is very smooth. It's easy for me to drink. I could drink 3 glasses of this over the course of 4 hours and be content. The thing that really stands out is that little bit of a tingle it leaves that all Irish whiskey does for me. It's a different kind of oral sensation than the bourbon or the rye whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah,
the thing that
definitely.
stands out the most to me is kind of more the mouth feel. The taste is really good.
Yeah.
The taste is sweet.
The rye
It's similar
whiskeys
to
I
mead.
find have like a strong, like if you're eating a Reuben sandwich and they use that rye bread, it's got that, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, that the
yeah.
rye seeds.
So without
I'm
the
not saying
rye,
I'm opposed to it. I just
this allows for kind of more sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more like the fruity,
More fruity.
sugariness.
Hmm.
So
I would rather drink this on its own than the rye whiskey.
I think I would too on its own.
it's hard though, because when you do these examinations, these reviews, you say, well, oh, this one's this one's that, this one's this, and all these like little complexities. And people will take it as that you're saying one's better than the other. But I don't think I'm saying that. I'm saying one is
They're
just
different.
different.
It's different things.
I do think that the Jameson cask mates might be my favorite. I really like the sweetness and the sort of floral suggestion.
Oh
and
yeah,
the-
I think that. But I think with all these, all the ones we've done, and we've done a lot now. But with all these liquors we've done, I think the standard deviation is more like this. Like if the average is here, like what they normally, like what good should be, but it's sort of like this. It's not like big waves.
I mean,
like
there-
oh, this is so different. This is so much better.
There are
I don't
a
see
couple
that. I don't see that.
that are pretty revolting. Like you've reviewed, I'm pretty sure you've done reviews of a couple that are just like clearly inferior. But I think I agree with you that the bell curve isn't.
But it's a
really
hand.
intense.
Yeah, it's a handful of like really ghastly stuff. I would say. And I don't want to get into all that. I could make a video where I named like all the horribleness.
Call them out.
No, I mean, you know, people know the name tag lager for beer and for wine, that horrendous Madeira wine, which I dumped down the sink on video, and the camo that I slung against the fence. And what is that whiskey that was really bad? But I mean, but generally, it's not a matter of you getting ripped off or you getting a great benefit. It's just a matter of different explorations of flavor.
It's different nuances, kind of.
And to me, that's like what we call in the world of psychology an approach conflict. It's a conflict because you got to make a choice, right? But either way you go, you're getting something good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I could have this red velvet cake, I could have this chocolate cake,
Ooh.
fudge, but either way it's good. So
Well,
it's not
kind of
like
the best case scenario.
right. So,
So
these,
basically, what he's saying is to drink more. I think is the
not per ounce per day.
Conclusion.
I'm saying try more different
roll
flavors.
tide. Oh, okay.
I'm saying it's not an approach avoidance conflict. It's not an approach avoidance conflict where this is a good choice and that's a bad choice. It's an approach conflict where you can choose these different items and they'll all have like little subtle differences in flavor, but it doesn't make one better than the other.
Yeah.
It's
However,
just-
with beer, I would argue that it's like there's just
you get more
some
variance, but then the
undrinkable
price does that too, though.
trash.
Now you gotta take that into account. So, but anyway.
Anyway.
All right. This was really fascinating. I thought. So now
Glad
it's
you
time for
finally
the.
got to try some Jameson.
Yeah. And the neat
Yeah.
thing about this, we bought this in a 3-pack. It had these two and the regular Jameson. And
Yeah.
these are small
Don't know
bottles.
about that.
This is
It was a
good
good
tasting
value.
amount.
It was a good
Yeah.
value. I think it was only like $30-something, really.
3 bottles. Maybe
Yeah.
35. Yeah.
That's like when I got that Hennessy gift pack.
Although of course I got it in Alabama, so you know the tax.
Oh Lord!
It went up,
I remember I got the Hennessy gift pack with the Hennessy VS and the black and the privilege. Remember I got that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was wonderful.
That
All right,
was
thanks,
good.
folks. That's it. That's it for Alabama.
Happy
For now.
drinking.
Roll
Roll Tide!
Go Tigers, go!